All right. It's fucking draft day. Oh, favorite time of year. One of the favorite things to do in Madden. Gonna go over the free agency recap real quick. I didn't do it in the last video. Didn't think of it, but might be interesting to see who signed where. Um, I don't know where all these players were playing before. I'm just a huge Panthers fan and don't keep up with the rest of the league as much as I used to years and years ago. But Trey Smith signed with the Seahawks. Jenkins with the Titans. Zietler with the Chiefs. Pratt with the Commanders. Scherf with the Steelers. And I sometimes I don't even know if they were already on the same team. Like I want to say this guy was already on the Steelers, but I'm not sure. Amari Cooper with the Cardinals. We'll kind of just scan through here, see if anything stands out to me. I mean, to me, there wasn't like any really huge free agent names, anyways. But Najee Harris, I know that. Um, he signs with the Broncos. Let's see. Left. Ooh, Bears got a left tackle. Haven't they kind of revamped their offensive line a lot this season? Now taking it into the following season in this franchise here, this GM rebuild of the Carolina Panthers. Let's see. Debo Samuel signs with the Titans. Dude, didn't he got traded? I'm bad at this. I'm horrible. I know that this guy's fucking old. Um, yeah, he was on a team we were playing. Was it the Saints? And now he joined the Colts. Sorry if any of you are huge fans of any of these guys. You know, um, I'm glad you like them. I know this. I kind of know this guy. It's so funny. I just don't know names anymore, man. I used to know everybody. All right. Anyone standing out? Big ass fullback signs with the Texans. Wouldn't that be something if they just never call a play for him? He never plays it down. Let's see here. I'll go through the 80s. Those that are rated 80 or higher. Matt Milano signs with the Broncos. Damn, bro. Like, didn't they? They've gotten like in in real time in the real NFL. They signed Greenlaw and that safety out of San Francisco as well. Now they go for Milano here. Julian Blackman. I think that's a guy that the Panthers are currently in potential talks with or rumored to be linked with. Let's see. I did have to go in and kind of just for full disclosure, there was a couple guys that were rookies that should not have been in free agency, but I guess for cap reasons, and it might have been something that I did wrong with this mod. But I went in to user control them and made sure to sign them and made sure those rookies were back on the team. But after this year, if they cut the rookies that are rookies in as of May of 2025 in real life, and they cut them after the second season of Madden here, then so be it. I just didn't think like a first round pick should have been cut for cap reasons in this franchise. All right, that covers the. We'll go over our signings. So went for a cornerback. 27 years old. I don't usually go sign free agents in Madden when I'm running franchises that I play, but because I'm GM and watching the games, um, I'm taking it a different, going in a different route. So I wanted to sign some free agents that could help our team, hopefully start, contribute, um, and also potentially, like in the case of Benton here, develop for the future. Daniel Jones was more of like I need a backup. I can cut it. Andy Dalton, he didn't look good for me, and I would love a Daniel Jones resurgence in Carolina. Um, I'd like him to succeed anywhere. I'm not a particular fan, but anyone that grew up a Panthers fan is good in my books. So I couldn't care less if people just love to see him fail. just hope the best. Hopefully, he could be here if he gets a chance. Bryce is our starter, but Daniel Jones is there to back us up. All right, so those were our signings. There wasn't really anyone. I didn't really have a lot of cap space. Right now, I have 4.63 million left because some of these guys are driving a hard bargain, more so than I thought, and I just wanted to make sure I sign them. And it kind of, once I put my mind to it, I go. All right, I'm going to go over my draft plan a little bit here. I created a spreadsheet, um, and I'll explain it a little bit. So I know I'm a dork. That's fine. I have fun with it. Who knows? Maybe there's some of you out there that go way more above and beyond. So the players I listed here were players I found in each round for one reason or another interest me, whether it's size, speed, strength, position of value. Some I might rank. I may be kind of thinking twice on here. I just kind of created this, um, and I can kind of I won't go into full detail of all of them, but for example, the second round guys right here. Uh, there's not a lot to be honest with you. Like when I said earlier in the videos that I had before during the season that this might be a depth class and it might be a class that where we punt the first round pick because I couldn't see anyone that I kind of like stood out to me. I meant it, and if anything, the second round is kind of a testament to that as well. So I'm not that excited about these guys even in the second round. Like I'll tell you who excites me. A cornerback with size and speed, a receiver with size and speed. Um, I don't, I get it. We don't really need one. Uh, I look for edge guys. Well, this guy I kind of see more as a middle linebacker, but I think he can kind of double as a middle linebacker and an edge. Um, but he's got a good zone coverage rating. So yeah, I don't like. There's something he kind of has speed and size. I think he was only like 6 foot, but he's like 260. So I don't know. He kind of interests me, and I put him on the list. And as you can see, he's kind of like the only one that really stood out to me on the fourth round. Um, but uh, when it comes to, let's say, I have a little knack or kind of like a kink for um, mid to late round edge rusher types or just linebackers in general that fit what I'm looking for um, a little bit more than the rest. And they may not have a good overall because I have another guy down here that's a right end, but I'm thinking edge rusher. So I'm kind of thinking him as edge rusher, and then this guy as middle linebacker. But um, I just went through players in each round, um, see who kind of stood out to me. Narrowed them down by size and position and whatnot. But that's kind of what I'm probably gonna miss a lot of things that went into this or my thought process. So um, I apologize for the mumbling, but I don't believe in scripts and I'm not the best at public speaking. So case in point, when I was talking about maybe someone that I might not, I'm kind of changing my mind on. Like this guy right here, I had higher than the receiver. But if I think about it some more, I kind of like this guy almost as much. So and I'm going to be looking for trades and seeing what I get because if I trade the first round pick, what if I get an extra pick somewhere in here to where I could get like a receiver and a corner? But I do like this guy a little bit more than the price out guy. But um, I don't know if like really should I value him and lose out on this receiver. You know what I'm saying? If I could get him and maybe even him with whatever trades I can muster up. My trades are gonna be. I'm gonna be thinking if something strikes me like I don't mind trading next year's draft picks. I really don't. If it's like mid to late. So I mean, if I do that every season, then technically I always have draft picks, right? So if I trade next year's draft picks, I might get them back by using the following year's draft picks when that draft comes up. Let's see who else stands out here. Um, okay, looking at the offensive line, right? I was really I'm trying hard to see someone I would like, and I apologize. I didn't really explain what these numbers are. So basically, there's a ranking system, and you'll see it when we get in there to the draft, to where they have like an overall allotted to it, and I kind of just put that in there. And it also kind of helps me understand if I'm looking at trades. Like sometimes it only says like, oh, they're giving you pick 200, and I don't, have to do the math to figure out like where that's at. But um, yeah, like I don't even know if I really like taking the idea of taking an offensive lineman to back up. Let's see. I need a backup center. I and then Brady Christensen can back up everywhere. He even center. I just feel like I want to bring in guys who could potentially develop, because another thing I note again that I've mentioned in other videos, this mod has a progression system that is different than standard Madden with the XP and the focus training. The first preseason of every year, you basically like uh, you process this progression, and it calculates different algorithms, and it gives uh, any player an ability. So it takes away from that linear same old. Like you drafted a kid, you focus trade, he's a star, he develops this much. It's kind of a little bit more chance, to where, from what I'm reading, and I've never done it, I haven't even tested it. I've been extremely curious, and I'm gonna look really stupid if I make decisions now that don't affect me later. But from what I understand, it almost seems like, it gives you that possibility to where you can get a mid to late round guy, and he can progress a lot further than the rest. So it's another reason for me to kind of like, really, when it comes to first, second round, only kind of go for guys I'm excited about, and then stock up on the mid to late. And in that thought process, if I could see some guys that stood out, like Hurd, Jados, um, Crown Over, and I'll explain these guys, like what made him stand out. I have a little hunch that I'm going to test with these, as many seventh round picks as I can get, if I can muster any. If not, then I'll have my priority of probably a punter in the seventh round, because he's actually someone who starts. But so with offensive line, if I could see guys like, a guard who I actually think, I kind of like the idea of playing him at center, and you'll see. I'll show his profile later, but why would I why would I not, like, maybe just pick up more draft picks and see if I can't get several? So this, a Wyckoff, a Crown Over, a Jados, a Mokofisi, um, more shots at more darts at the dartboard to see who might develop. Who knows? What if I get a guy who ends up supplanting Icky at left tackle, or hopefully at the very least, is a developmental prospect for when Moten retires. So who else? Um, yeah, I'm not too worried about free safety, because he kind of I was looking for him, and this guy stood out a little bit with size and speed, change of direction, more of so of a kind of replacing Demani Richardson. But I have no problems going into it again with Demani Richardson as the second string free safety. But I also moved someone over to free safety who was a corner. What was his name? Uh, so Bartholomew. Like he's an option there too. But if I can, more shots, more darts at the dartboard. All right. I think I kind of went over that. I guess I can kind of go over what current draft picks we have. So pick 28, one second round pick, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and a seventh. I fully anticipate. Like, I don't even know if it would be a good deal. I'm gonna trade that pick. There was no one, even if someone fell to me there that like was supposed to be highly rated, like none of them kind of interest me. I don't have a lot. Think about it. where do I have? I said this before. I'll say it again. Where am I gonna put a first round pick right now that is gonna take away snaps from someone else who I either are still under contract and I want to see play whether or not I need to pay him again. Um, they're all gonna be a backup, bro. They're all depth. Maybe here, but that's why I signed this guy, right? I'm gonna move him to right end. Um, I don't think there's no defense nose tackle that in the first round that's gonna supplant this guy. I don't think, and I don't even know if I want to take that chance. And I'd rather this guy. I'd rather Cam Jackson supplant him. Not gonna put anyone above Scorton. Wallace I like, Anderson I like, and Edmonds I just signed. Three guys I like. Now I'm gonna cut this guy, so I don't mind getting a developmental guy in the mid to late rounds. Someone who is like one of the, what do they call it, the my guys. Um, dude, there ain't no. I mean, I know it ain't the best rusher, but I don't see it. There's not a starting position here. Middle linebacker and cornerback was what I was kind of thinking, and I signed free agent in both positions. So the free agency, as the Carolina Panthers have been doing the past couple years with Dan Morgan, is we use free agency to set us up in the draft to kind of go get my guys and guys that stand out, guys that I think will transition well. And if I fail, I fail. I'll cut those asses. Just cut them if they don't make me look good. All right, let's see how it goes. Dude. I swear, I'm gonna try and get as many of these guys I can. Um, obviously, I only have 7 picks right now, so um, I'm gonna trade the first round. I'm gonna see what happens, what kind of offer I get, see and then adjust my board. Okay. Damn it. Where's my? There we go. Okay. My controller was stuck. Okay, nothing to do here. Any? I always forget like I'm missing something, and then I remember 5 minutes later. Okay, it's draft time. I guess before we start, should I go over like some of my guys? Yeah, why not? Right? You all could fast forward if you're watching and you don't like seeing this shit. Okay, let me go down the list here. Um, oh, first to kind of look at. Now, I would I'm excited for this kid, but I realize our depth chart right now. But he's 6'1", 182 pounds. And oh, LSU. I know the Panthers don't really do well with LSU receivers. But I mean, look at that. Elite, 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 great, elite. I don't need him to have strength, dude, if he's running past motherfuckers. So this is kind of one of those I always in every draft. And look, we're two of his top three fits, bro. Anyway, I don't even know what that means. Sometimes I think it does. Sometimes I think I get little hunches, but it never does me any good. But I'm always looking in every draft, and it's usually not like what is this guy like? Where is he at? Rank 69. Usually I'm looking like later for a speedy guy, but I didn't really find another one in the draft that stood out like this. So, um, and I think I said in the last free agency video was like these are real players in college right now. Um, that the modders created as a realistic draft class. So you're not going to see like you do in Madden the 6'5", 240-pound wide receiver with 97 speed and 96 acceleration. So you're just not gonna, unless that person exists in college, you're not going to see it. So um, this is one of my guys, and I get it. We have T Mac, XL, but he dropped some balls. Coker, um, We have a lot of developmental guys. Uh, Jimmy Horn. I signed Renfro to an extension. Not that expensive though. So, but we lost Thielen and more. I, I, I don't know. There's just something about him, man. I mean, you saw it. Okay. Uh, you go down the list here. Okay, so if I'm looking at it, like I think a lot of these guys are going to be rated kind of similar. Like, there's no top five pick here. Um, but this guy's 6'2", 202. This guy's on my list, 6'3", 193. And I think he did pretty well in his pro day. Elite agility, and it. But it's like I'm trying to add people that's like to the third round. Like, he was one of them. The receiver was one of them. Um, there's a left tackle that's one of them. Then there's a Caleb Johnson kid that's another. Or sorry, Jacoby Johnson, 6'2", 202. Um, I don't. He's got elite agility, elite jumping. I kind of like him more for the size, but if I'm being real, like, I don't know. Like, I would assume him and Price are probably rated pretty similarly, and so if I kind of have them both in the third round. Oh, that's right. No, he was second, but I moved him to third because I was like thinking, why target him in the second if I'll target him in the third if he falls. But that's where my thinking started to go towards wide receiver being the only one there when I can get this guy as well. But it might also depend on who falls. Or sorry, no, the trades. All right, another one of my guys. Hold on. Ranked in the fourth round, I believe. Yeah, fourth round. 6 foot 265 from Iowa State. He's not that strong, but he's got elite athleticism. Um, I like him, but I'm kind of hoping, you know, if I can land him, that the strength doesn't hurt me too much. But like, even broad jump, dude, like, he was third in the combine, but 22nd in the pro day. But everything else, I just for a mid round guy to maybe be my fourth string middle linebacker, I like him, But what if he develops? All right, who else we got here? I have some linemen who kind of just could be depth in like the fifth round. Let me look at his safety. I mean, I'm kind of excited about him, but 6'2", 202. Not really nothing, but that great. I think it was just more of like the size compared to the other safeties, and coming in to replace Richardson if I had to pick him. I think he was more of like a if he's there and I don't have a choice. Okay, let's look at this running back. I came into this thinking, okay, I need a four-string running back because if one gets injured, I can't start a game and I'll have to sign someone free agency. Might as well look for a guy who I thought has potential. So I was, going through the rounds, taking a look in each round. Okay, who kind of fits with running back, and I get to like the seventh freaking round, and this guy, like, look at this guy, elite, good, great, elite, great, solid, and his athleticism is great. So yeah, man. I mean, this is the kind of guy that I would look for late in the rounds to be a four-string running back. Um, and any of these guys, if I don't get them, I don't get them. That's fine. Let's see. Is there any? I looked at people that stood out in undrafted in the undrafted category for more darts at the dartboard, and this guy stood out basically because of his size and his strength. Good strength or great strength, I should say. Third and sixth, ranked third and sixth. Just someone maybe to kind of get in and see how he develops. If I draft, you know, because my plan here is to try and get some seventh round picks to, again, I'm probably going to say this a lot. Darts at the dartboard. I don't mind cutting them. I'm looking for those diamond in the roughs, man. And then, oh, I have this right end too. Of course, oh, let me show you the punter. So this guy here. So okay, yeah. So he comes in as accurate, right? Archetype is accurate over here. And I know that I just want power, so I was looking at these guys. But when I looked at him, first in fucking strength, elite strength. So that tells that tells me he's got a good leg and accuracy. So if he can boot it even close to what Matareza was doing for me, and maybe even pin him deep, if I have multiple seventh round picks, he's probably going to be the first one I take just to make sure that no team just takes him. Dude, and sometimes it gets me nervous because I think I've seen Madden take punters in the sixth round or kickers. I don't know, actually, no, kickers. I don't think I've ever seen punters, but I'm sure I just haven't been paying enough attention. Let's see, who's another. I got some more offensive tackles that stood out. And I'll talk a little bit right now so in case I don't forget about a hunch I have. Kind of curiosity hunch I have with this mod. This guy stood out to me. Um, I mean, I just, you know, sh- great short shuttle, or sorry, 20-yard shuttle, elite jumping, elite change of direction. That was the first thing that stood out. Um, and then, the speed's good, strength's decent. 244. So that's an undrafted projection as undrafted free agent, and kind of like that type that I usually look for in Madden to be a outside linebacker in a 3-4. Um, but here's what kind of got me thinking. If you're looking at undrafted guys, why is this one the only one with a picture? And this is just the right ends. I mean, where was he? So this guy has a picture. So I'm like, I'm sorry. I just happened to notice that. I'm like, wait a second. Did the fucking mod creators think they were being fucking sly? You know what I mean? Like, did they fucking think they were being sly? And they were like, yeah, I'm gonna some of these undrafted guys, I'm gonna maybe give them a little bit more potential for that progression tool. I don't know, man, but I'm actually I want to test it out, and I want to test it out in my first draft here. Is that I wouldn't? Is it being cheesy? No, because I don't know for sure. I think if I know for sure, and then I trade all my draft picks and players for fucking undrafted guys later, then yeah, that's cheesy. But right now, I think I'm just, you know, test. I just want to see. So yeah, I've got like five guys that are technically, I'm kind of curious about, and if I could somehow pick up extra seventh round picks, um, and that's where I may fucking use like a pick next year, um, to get some more seventh round picks here and just test it out. Because again, when next year comes, I could probably trade the following year's picks or maybe a player. Um, yeah, just had a random thought, but I lost it. Oh, because here's what I'm thinking. After I'm looking at this, if we build depth and we have a lot of starters, okay, I'm probably gonna have to lose some guys, um, to the cap at some point. I mean, I don't really study the cap 2 years from now. Uh, if I was a real nerd, I probably would. But I'm thinking I'm setting this team up so that if Bryce is not the guy, and he might be the guy in many people's hearts, I get it. But if he's not the guy for my franchise, and if I have two firsts next year, and who knows, what if one of them ends up being um, a top 5 or top 10 pick? Of course, it probably won't. Hopefully, it's not ours. But I could package him and move up and like maybe not even have, not have a lot of picks next year. But I get a quarterback, and then every other position is good, at least good to great or excellent, and then hopefully with some depth. So I wouldn't mind kind of stocking up on darts, man, for the late rounds. But why don't we get started, man? I mean, I'm just doing this I'm having fun doing it. So I talk a lot. And if I was really good at what I did, I'd probably put little fucking channel markers in there so people can go to. But hey, there's a fast forward button. Okay, I get kind of nervous though, because it's like I want all of them. I want all of them, and that's the funny part. Is like, dude, I don't even know how many roster spots I'm gonna be able to hold. All right, um, but that's the thing. I probably should voice this. What's changed in this with this mod is that I actually want more to start the preseason, run the progression tool, and then maybe find that like someone who I thought like, what if a Coker is just like nah, and someone else is. So that's kind of the difference. But um, why don't we just shut up and just start drafting and hopefully things work out. Hopefully I don't
Every career starts as a dream.
fuck it up. Okay, let's do pause the draft. Yeah, sorry man, I'm not gonna be that realistic, but I'm also not gonna take forever. Try not to take forever. Okay, so I already know there ain't no one I care about here, but you know what we'll do? Let's just let the like let's say the top 5 guys get their intro. It's underway. Drew Allar to the Browns, who they got from the Jags. They got that pick from the Jags trade for Travis Hunter. Ooh. The crowd does not like the Jets pick. Imagine that. They needed a quarterback. Justin Fields was a free agent. This guy, I looked at it, he was like ranked 11 in the entire draft, I think. Dude, Jets fans don't like anything, man. Uh-oh, Saints, division rival. Okay, so they get the number 1, he was a top 5 projection pick. Edge rusher. I look forward to blocking him, having him blocked. Left tackle? Oh, shoot. We didn't go over the mock draft, but like, obviously none of these are a surprise now that I think about it. We went over before. We went over mock draft 5 before. I'm not gonna. Sometimes I get curious, but like not enough to go look at everyone's roster. All right, Packers, and then you know what? We'll watch the Rams too, just to see how they handle two top 6 picks. Nah, we'll just fast forward. We'll go after this one. We'll go to next user pick. No, my luck, my battery backup will start fucking around. If it does, then I'll stop it and start another stream as soon as I can. All right, skip ahead in the draft. Let's go to us, and we'll kind of look it over. Malik Muhammad. You can pause here if you want to see. Okay, Chamley was someone I had in the second fucking round, and he went 10. Caleb Downs went 11. Anthony Hill was. Cade Klubnik goes to the Colts. Look at that. They took the Browns' ability to take 2 quarterbacks in the first round away from them. Oh man. That pick 24 with the Bills, Barham. That was someone I was tempted in when I was just kind of perusing during the season, knowing that like I kind of wanted to see if I can't get another middle linebacker, and but then we signed Tremaine Edmonds, I think is his name. All right, but yeah, let's see. What do we got? Trade away the pick. Okay, I'm looking for teams that I think preferably aren't going to do that well, but also, what's the best package? If I can get more picks this draft with a first next year, then I'm good. I mean, that's what I'm kind of looking for. All right, so first next year, a third this year, and a fifth next year. First, that's all 2027. 2028, bro. Browns, you guys are fucking wanting to stock up, huh? Bucks. Okay, second, nah, dude. You need to sharpen that pencil, Houston. First and a third and a seventh next year. Or no, seventh this year, but third next year. First, second, and fifth? First, second, and fifth next year. Okay. First, third. Okay, so this is kind of, these two are similar in a way. No? Well, yeah, this one's technically better so far because the fifth is next year is kind of like a sixth this year, and that's a seventh next year. And the second next year is like a third this year. So it kind of comes down like who do I think is the worst, gonna have the worst season. Dude, a first, second, and a seventh, or first, third, and a seventh. Sorry, I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna try not to, but I'm gonna go through it. I'm not just gonna power through this shit. I'm in it for the long haul. I wonder if I had picked 31, could I trade that for first next year? Probably. I don't know, man. I don't want to chance it. And plus, the Lions are really good. They went to the Super Bowl. First and a second. Okay. So kind of, but see, they just drafted a rookie quarterback. Had they not, and that's the thing. What if the rookie quarterback just does amazingly, like Cam Moore did for the Titans, took them to the playoffs? Okay, so I'm thinking these two are the best offers. Probably the Steelers, if we're being honest. Only because of the fifth round tiebreaker. Um, so let's go see who they have on their roster real quick. So Seahawks, did they pick? So they picked a middle linebacker here. Steelers picked a right end. Main first thing I look at. Okay, who's their quarterback? So you got Sam Darnold. So, and then Jalen Milroe. Not that great. They have a good running back. Cup did well. So okay, who we got? So they have nobody. Oh, dude, he doesn't even have like a player tag. I know who he is. I know he was just drafted by the Steelers this real life year. But that's a shitty quarterback to go. They did go to the playoffs. Okay, they just drafted a right end. They do have good linebackers. No strong safety. What if the tiebreaker comes down to kicker? I was curious. Who they drafted a middle linebacker? Who do they have? Okay. I don't know, man. I think it's kind of a tie because I think Steelers have the better roster, but they have the worst quarterback by far. I don't know. I think. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Let me look at my board here real quick. So 77. I think overall this one's just a better offer. And could Mike Tomlin take him to the playoffs again with Will Howard? Should I gamble on that? Because, okay, so let's be real. Okay, I think I'm going Steelers. Because I think, let's just say neither of them have a horrible season. I'm saying they both have a similar season. But I think the Steelers have more of a chance to have a shitty season than the Seahawks do. So if they have a shitty season, I could be looking at a top 5 pick. And that's why I'm doing this. Whereas I think, okay, what about their division opponents? So they face the Ravens twice a year. They're facing the Browns, who's an up and coming team. Did they almost make the playoffs? And just got their quarterback. Who else is in the AFC North? I don't know what. Ugh. Bear with me. I'm gonna Google it. Oh wait, no, it's not the Bills. That's the East. Um, Cincinnati. That's right, Cincinnati. Okay, so dude, you faced the Ravens twice, the Bengals twice, and now the Browns twice, and then the Seahawks are facing the Cardinals, the Rams, um, and the Niners. So the only good team there, I think, right now is the Niners, who weren't they picking top 15, top 10, something like that? No, they were picking like seventh or something. Yeah, I think the Steelers have a better shot at having the worst season. I'm going with it. I'm not wasting more time. Let's just go.
Ladies and
Let's roll the dice.
gentlemen, we have a trade.
Okay, but let's see who they take with that pick. DJ Hicks. Oh, dude, I had him ranked like late in the second. That's 31 picks ahead of what the game had him at. Damn. This draft may be crazy. Oh, fuck. What if I don't get anyone I fucking want? What the hell? Oh man. Okay. All right. Let's go one at a time because I hate not seeing who the last picks are in the round. Okay. All right. Let me give it a second here because the ticker has to catch up. Because I hate that, dude. I don't know why they do that, and I don't even know if there's a way to look during the draft to see who was picked, or when you're looking at trade partners, like who they picked. I wish they added that. All right. So I'm picking 60. Hicks is off the board, and my offensive linemen. So hold on, let me go here. And my offensive linemen are. So this guy's gone. Um. Oh shoot, did it? Oh, Chamley's gone. I forgot about that one. And again, I have guys down below to kind of check it out or to take chances on. So, all right, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna just skip to our pick. Okay, so Basantis is gone. Green is gone. Oh, I was gonna add him. I forgot to add him, but I was gonna look at him if when we were up. Carnell Tate was another receiver I was thinking about. Carmona's gone. Isaiah World is gone. So wait, so Carmona's gone, Basantes, Chamley's gone, World's gone, Hicks is gone. Okay. So my next targeted guys, unless I force a pick here, is going to be the cornerback and receivers, or receiver. And my next, I'm picking late in the third round. Let's see what trade offers we have. Like, could you imagine that? Like Panther Nation gets all excited about a draft, and then first round pick gets traded, second round pick gets traded. Dude, build it for the future. All right, let's see. Uh, okay, no, in this case, I'm looking for more this year. Um, I have a first and second next year and a fifth next year, in addition to our picks. Okay, so that's a third and a fourth. That's pretty good. That. Hold on, let me look at it. 79. So that could get me. So I have 92, who can get me a left tackle or the cornerback, and then 79 could give me the other left tackle cornerback, unless Yeah, I don't know who's gonna fall. All right, what else we got this year? You got to beat 2 this year. 79, 111, 77. Okay. This is 3 higher on the third round, but a lot lower on the second pick. Same thing here. But see, okay, 6 picks higher in the 7th, but then 24 picks lower in the let me look at my board. 111. 111 keep me my outside linebacker. And then that could allow me to get damn it. Okay. I yeah, I think I'm going with the Bengals. That just seems like the most well-rounded middle of the draft picks. I dropped 19 spots to pick up a 4th round pick, which is kind of what I'm looking for because there's no one here. I could force a pick, or I'm just gonna go. Let's go. Sorry guys, we're trading our first 2 picks, but hopefully you can hate me after the or what's it called? Progression tool. How about that?
There has been a trade.
But here's the thing. I'm comfortable right now going into the season with what we have. So I'm just getting guys for you know development and sorry. Trying to keep it going but also trying to talk. Yeah, I'm just trying to get depth and development, situational shit like my guys type of players. So who do they take with the 60 pick? LT Overton. Oh, don't be the receiver. The Chiefs, dude. Do they want? I don't. Oh man, if I wasn't live, I'd probably be looking at who are they taking. Like who do they need? Don't do it. A running back. Okay. Oh man. Okay, we're picking 79 and 92, and my guys are ranked 79 and 92. Okay. The cornerback's is 87th ranked. So let me go look at the. So you still have Jacoby Johnson on the board. My guy's down here, or one or two of my guys. So but I'm actually starting to lean towards him now. Oh man, I don't want to waste picks though, dude. Like, okay, what are my options if I don't get either? Cause I'll get one. Okay, well I've got options. I can go tackle. All right. Or should I try to? Okay, now I can start thinking trade. So I got a second next year, which I don't think is going to be enough to get a top 3rd round pick. And what do I like more? A first and a second next year, or a first and a third this year? Because what if that second's like up there, man? I don't know. I could trade up, but I'm also thinking I need to stick with kind of a plan of knowing that I've got a roster and I'm just building depth, and I don't want to waste draft picks. I want to gain draft picks for later. Because even if I don't get a cornerback, I think I'm good. And if I don't get the receiver, I'm fucking good. The receiver excites me, but the cornerback, you know, I guess you could. Is he more needed? Is the cornerback more needed? Sorry, if you're watching, you're probably like, dude, this fucking guy sucks. So my guess would be he probably falls in 4th string to challenge this guy for 4th string, somewhere around there. Yeah, he's not that needed, man. He's just another dart. All right, I'm gonna chance it, and I really hope I don't regret this. But no, I'm not gonna regret it, bro. I don't want to waste draft picks. I want later picks. Let's run with it. And I need to not. Oh, okay. Just shut up and go. Jacoby Johnson off the board. Damn it. It would have been nice. Okay, hold on. Kedrick Falk. Kind of forgot about him. Another corner with Jones. Okay, wait. So does that mean both? Oh, okay. So yeah. So my receiver's still there, and the cornerback is still there. Bam. Why the fuck is he 5'10", 175? He doesn't fit what I look for, but. Hold on. Fucking, I'll just open his goddamn player card. That's not good, man. You're a small guy. Why are you so fucking slow? And you're falling, buddy. He had some off the field issues. All right. And there's still he's 3rd. This guy's interesting too. But I think it was more that he's more zone. I know I don't know, man. Should I? Well, one of them should be there, right? Hopefully. And if I don't, I don't. All right. Sorry, guys. Dude, would that be three drafts in a row where receiver is the first pick by the Panthers? Hey, as much as Canales calls passing plays, and as I'm excited for this kid, man. I'm actually look at that. I'm actually kind of ignorantly smiling right now. Elite, great elite, and strength is just meh. Oh, could you imagine how pissed off fans are gonna be? You have T-Mac, XL, Coker, this guy, Jimmy Horn, Renfro, and there's that Kobe Hudson kid. I don't need it, bro. Don't need it. But I mean, first 40, first fucking 3-cone drill, first 20-yard shuttle. What is it? What is Oh, I was going to say 6'1", 182. LSU. I'm getting Jefferson vibes, man. And he's a top fit for us. Is the other guy a top fit? Sorry, I know the clock ran out, but whatever. No. I don't even know what that means. Sometimes I just try to use it to convince myself of something. This guy is okay. Sixth, sixth, oof. All right, I'm going. Okay, who has a better chance of being there on my next pick? Where am I picking again? In 13 spots. So who has a? Who has a? Is that 13? Yeah. That's, dude, he's up there. And the cornerback, you got this cornerback, and then you have this cornerback, and then this guy and this guy. I'm going receiver. Sorry, it's happening again. It's I'm just making the decisions that I think are best for the team for the short and long term. Yeah, pull the trigger. Do it. All right, it's done. He's fast though, man. Could you imagine all those receivers on the field? As often as Canales calls empty sets, you know he's excited right now. Oh, our first pick. Oh, cool, dude. He has his own like face thing. I didn't. Meaning he doesn't look like a standard AI. Ah, 112. Speed, speed, speed. Serviceable hands, inconsistent contested catch success. Oh, that's gonna piss me off, Brown. Barryon, if you fucking go deep and you don't, come on, bro. And a hidden dev. What if? Look at the speed, bro. 98. Change the direction, 95. Okay, man. Come on now. You can hate me later. I'm just playing the board, bro. The board fell to me. I had him ranked 69. And sometimes, like as you saw, teams take them higher. All right. Plus, we could still get our guy, man. We could still get another guy here in the third round. Okay, so we're picking 88. Is that no? It's 92. Sorry. And this guy I have ranked 87. And then the next option is a left tackle ranked 95. And then there's my guy. Let me look at my draft picks. Okay, so that was the receiver. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got 111 back. Oh, dude. I'm a dumbass for not. That was a good move. Okay, so I could go 111 could be that could be my edge guy or middle linebacker guy. And then I got some linemen on the boards, free safety. And then the running backs is 7th round and the rest are just undrafted guys. So yeah, so if I go best available, pick my middle linebacker guy, if he's there. If not, I got linemen. So let's say lineman, or no, maybe free safety. Oh no, this is running back. So basically, edge, lineman, running back. Because he's high 7. I don't want him to go into 6. I'm pretty sure I can get him in the 5th. And then 2 of the undrafted guys. Okay, and then what options do I have to gain more? More 7th round picks. I could see if the 5th the Steelers gave me would pick some up. Or my 5th, because if I have a better record than they do, I wonder if I can get 2 or 6. No, I don't think I can get a 6 and a 7. Maybe 2 7s with it. Okay. And would I want to trade our second round pick next year? Or is that too high a price to get into like the fourth round? Or because that would just be more darts, but that's a second round pick. Hopefully it's a late second round pick. But that's a chance. What if it was a mid round pick? Hmm. Well, hold on. So what about... Okay, because I traded that 7 for the cornerback Banks. And I really know I don't even need a cornerback that much, but like I kind of want to throw. If I'm gonna throw darts, I'm trying to spread it around too. All right, so I think that's the plan. Best available. If not, I could trade again. Edge guy, lineman, running back, and either start with the undrafted guy, so punter, and then an undrafted guy. But if I could trade for 2 7s, so then the question becomes, okay. So let's assume I can get from the fifth round pick next year, like one of these guys, right? So it'd be this one, preferably. I get 2 7s this year. That would add 2 more. I think that would be better. And then I guess I could always see if anyone wants a player. Cause there's gonna be cap casualties. There's gonna be cuts before the 53 with players that are high salary cap with one. This is their last year. Ooh, I can do that too. Okay. All right. Let's see. No trading up though. I want to use them for 7th round picks or 6th round picks, whatever. All right, 13 spots. Perkins, Allen, Wheatley, Ramsey, Clark, Blay, Rojas, Van Poppel, Bailey, Bell. Ooh, the cornerback. Not my cornerback though. And Harold Perkins, man, I really wanted to like him, and I think he's gonna be better than this in real life. But I'm I'm excited because I could take a cornerback, another dart, and this one at cornerback. I have him ranked 87. 6'3". Elite agility. Good jumping too. I say I just stick with my board, man. He fell to me. The receiver fell to me. This guy fell to me. Um, my edge guy, I can't take here. It's too early. I keep saying edge. He's my kind of more like a middle linebacker slash edge. I like that versatility. It's going to be fun to see if he does well. Lineman, backup options at lineman, free safety. It's mostly I mostly need to. So I have picks that are lined up. I mostly need to see if I can't get additional 7th round picks, but I don't think it's worth trading this pick. But no, I'm not gonna do it. All right, let's pick them. So they're not booing. You're a Panther son. 167, bro. Average recognition sometimes less. Ooh, why these fuckers harp on him so much, man? 94 speed, jumping's 90, change of direction 91. Just kind of like, I wish he was 200 pounds, but that fits the speed. Come on, bro, 94 speed, and you're saying not a burner? Come on, man. I like it. I mean, and he's a fucking hidden dev, which I think helps in the progression tool. I don't know. It's not like the regular progression in Madden. So, oh, dude, wide receiver and corner. Okay, okay. But I like it. All right, gonna go through these one at a time. Okay, I don't. I'm actually not that worried right now, like because we're on pick 90. Oh, I guess I should be. My edge guy, I have him. Yeah. Ugh. Suck it. They're all depth anyways, man. Just keep telling yourself that. They're all fucking depth. They're not like gonna save the franchise. You're just making more fucking darts. Who'd you take, Kansas City? Free safety. Okay. Taffy. Michael Taffy. Alright, I'm picking at 111 and then 124. Let's look at the draft board. Branch is still there. Ooh, the quarterback's still fucking there. That was one guy. Okay, where? Where's my guy, dude? Oh, dude, he's not gonna be picked. No. All right, well, yeah, I'm not trading up again. All right, cross your fingers. Better not see a Snyder, Mokofisi. Come on, definitely not fucking Taylor, bro. I'm almost tempted to, but he's a four stringer. All right, let's run it. Oh, there goes Rucci. I was just kind of glancing at him. Smith, Coleman, Munyedim, Moss, Fields. Okay, so that's how I have him ranked. So I think a lineman will fall to me like a backup center who I have. He's a guard. He's kind of shorter, but I think he'd be a backup center. Kind of. I don't know. I like the idea of a shorter center. you know. Uh, but he kind of just like, yeah, he looks cool. All right. Oh man, this is going pretty well. I like it. I like it. I did. Who did? The only people I missed out on were like those second round guys. Which that D Hicks, who the Steelers took in the first round from the pick I gave him in the trade. I was interested in him for the second round, um, and I probably would have leaned towards him if there was a lineman there too, only because there's all these linemen later in the draft. Okay, where am I going? So right outside linebacker, Snyder. Ooh, ooh, 6 foot, 165, just like a tree stump, bro. Bull rush, swift arm move, loves to utilize a spin as counter, shows good discipline, won't get fucked, often looks to rip the ball, has a motor, aggressive ball hawk, physical. What? Bone crushing hits. Good quickness. Elite. Damn! This might be a little early, but I'm just going down my board. Oh. It does kind of worry me though. He does not have a picture. Zone coverage A. Oh, dude. Dude, you're a 3-4 linebacker. I don't know where I'm gonna put you, but I'm thinking middle. Especially, dude. You're a fucking Panther. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun watching these guys on the field. They're not booing. There you go, Kennard. 218, bro. So far, what do I have? I have a wide receiver, a cornerback, and so he's my third pick. Shows good speed for a linebacker, slow to react to development plays, and I actually have 2 dev traits. Oh, but look at that speed, bro! 88 speed, 93 jumping. The change of a direction. That's what I was hoping for. Yes. I don't know why, dude. I'm a sucker for change of direction, and maybe it's because I like it for user control players. So hopefully it doesn't bite me in the ass here, but we'll see, dude. Cause hey, if this shit sucks, then there might actually be some entertaining videos coming up next season. Cause you're gonna hear me ranting and raving and fucking moving people down the depth chart and maybe even cutting fuckers later. Yeah, trading them out, saying fuck it, we'll give you a 7th rounder for him. But you know what? Right now, I'm excited. I'm excited because if what I think transitions well into this franchise, so far, I'm excited. Wide receiver, cornerback, middle linebacker who I could play at edge. Dude, zone coverage, like A zone coverage. That's middle linebacker, bro. / good edge. Oh, dude. Okay, what am I doing next? So I've got offensive lineman next on my board, a couple, and a free safety. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Okay. So these guys were gone. This was the guy I was just talking about that I kind of had my eye on him in the 2nd round, but he got picked in the 1st by the Steelers, who I gave that pick to him. So that was a reach, and I think it was, but I probably would have leaned to him if in that 2nd round because again, all these linemen were options, but you had Hurd, you have Mofiski, you have Jados, you have this guy with the guy who has a picture, this guy who doesn't have a picture, but as a center, and I was, I don't know, he could be a tackle based on his size. So, all right, okay, so we got Brown, we got Prysock, got Snyder, so I'm kind of looking here. All right, let's go back to that. Pick 124. All right, no trade ups. Hold on a second. See, that's a okay. I could trade a player, right? And I'm thinking if I'm gonna cut guys who high salary, even if it'd be nice to have them as like a 4th-string corner, for example, Mike Jackson, or I was thinking Robinson is kind of like my 7th guy on the front 3, or could sub him in if someone's not playing well, like the kid Benton that I signed. But I'm thinking, yeah. Um, so I got Josie Jewell, Mike Jackson, Aaron Robinson. Let's look at that real quick. Who are my cap casualties? I don't. I can't. No, I can't. I like him. Robinson would save me the most money, but I did kind of want him as my seventh. But if I, but I got that kid Daryl Jackson down there, and the undrafted free agent that could fill him. You know, maybe he's ranked 60 overall. Um, but when you're just the seventh guy on the line, is that really the, you know, take a chance on him over 7.63 million? Patrick Jones, that's another one. Okay, I think I'm already, yeah, especially with Kennard. So, but see, here's the, I don't know, like, what are they going to get in trade? Josie Jewell, Mike Jackson, Andy Dalton. I'm not going to probably get anything. Mike Jackson, I could probably get something. So that becomes the question. So let's say, oh, sorry, again, thinking out loud here. Like, I would love it if I could trade these guys. I think that's a little cheesy. I think I could, to kind of remain realistic. I think you could think of Mike Jackson could be traded during the draft after we just draft a corner. No, I mean, yeah, he was our starter last year. He regressed a little bit. We just signed a guy. He's our third string, which is just like this guy who I would rather go forward with, 4 years younger. So do I trade a Jackson to pick up another dart? And what would he give me? So, okay, I want seventh round picks, but do I want free safety or another lineman in the what is it, the fifth round? Would it be? Fourth round right now. But my next guy would be, I have the center ranked. Okay, what if we do, yeah, so let's go to our next pick, see who's there. And then I can start thinking around fifth round, like if I want to trade, make a trade to get some extra picks. Surratt, Zune, Hurd. Okay, oh, Hurd, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm glad I got the edge guy anyway, the middle linebacker. Carson Beck goes to the Cardinals. Okay. So I still got my Mokofisi guy. I see him as a center. And then there's like a tackle who doesn't have a picture. Free safety. Alright, so we're right here. Here's my running back, here's my punter, here's another guy. Probably an edge guy. So he's going to be, so yeah, so he'll be a lineman or a free safety. So then the question becomes, do I want to trade a pick next year for another lineman or safety? And hopefully maybe more seventh rounders? A player? Okay, I think I know. Okay, yeah, I think I know. All right. So I have I have a guard. I'm gonna use him as a center most. Yeah, center, and a tackle pretty closely ranked here. But I also have a couple potential tackles, undrafted guys. So I'm not gonna. If I trade, it would be for a free safety. If I make a trade, or more seventh round picks. Okay. This guy right here, 6'2", 321, bro. Another tree trunk. Normally I like big guys, like 6'8", but For centers, because I envision him as more of a center for no particular reason other than he's short, stubby, has a motor. I don't like the fucking penalty ones though, but not a lot of guys got penalties who even have that on their player profile. Look at that strength, bro. Change of direction, elite. Strength, elite. Ooh. No F on the injury. Michael Mokofisi. Speed, too, man. Quickness, speed, strength. Damn. Let's go. Dude, I think it's a good draft. Even without a first and second round pick. Pick up a first and second next year. Pick up extra mid rounds this year. There you go. See, and he looks happy too. And they weren't booing. Ooh, finally fucking one that they're not dragging me on. Michael Mokofisi, ranked 49th in true value. Weight room monster. Knowledgeable and proficient in run blocking schemes. Strong hands and drive evident in power concepts. Like, I don't want to fall in love with these guys too much. Because, remember, their depth. Oh. 97 strength and a hidden dev. Oh, dude, what if this was the steal of the draft? Look at that. I like it. Okay, where are we going next? Pick 20 at 528. Okay, that's probably too low. So this is where I was thinking, do I trade and get someone else on my board, like a safety or... Yeah, that would be a safety. I keep seeing a tackle on there. See, look, I'll show you. So I'm not the best presenter, but... So we got this guy, we got Mokofisi, Jados. I keep seeing this guy. But if I've got this guy and this guy tackle, like, I know there's more darts, but I can have a dart here too. But do I really? Hey, I don't know. I don't know. If I'm gonna cut the guy anyway, though, shouldn't I try to get something out of it? And do I really want to keep a guy on the roster who's going to be fourth, fifth string, and take away snaps from players I've already signed that had potential, and then my draft pick this year? Nah. All right. Okay. So do I just pull the trigger now? What do I rank that safety at? 143, something like that. So he's well within that 20 to 30 range. Like that 31 jumped up 31. That was the most I've ever seen. Usually it was like 20. So I wonder if the Dolphins will give me a fourth round for Mike Jackson. And would they add in a seventh rounder for me? Okay, so he's marked. They don't need a cornerback per se. Who needs a cornerback? So I don't have the picks. Oh, I also need to look at cap room too. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm like not paying full attention here. Does no one need a fucking corner? Oh, there we go. Bears. Oh, but no fucking cap room. Cardinals. Cardinals, Colts. Wait, did I already go? Oh, no, I didn't go through. Didn't I start with the Bears? Oh, well, sorry if I'm going through this again. Okay, Cardinals and Colts. Okay, so I think they could use him. They do have a star in Garrett Williams. Um, star here. Ooh, oh, damn! Forgot about him. So I guess by development purposes, they don't really need him. Oh, and they don't need him. Damn it! Why did I think? Oh, why did? What in the fuck was I looking at? I thought I saw Colts needed a cornerback. Oh yeah, it says Ford. Wait, is that okay? Yeah, I know my vision gets bad sometimes, but damn, why do you think you need a corner, Colts? Look at that, 3 fucking stars. Ah, dude, I can't do that to him. He's better off being in free agency. But what about maybe the Cardinals? I mean, dude, ain't my fucking fault. You fuckers ain't panning out for your team. You know, that ain't my fucking problem, bro. All right, let's see. Where did the Cardinals pick? Maybe we could get a trade. In essence, it would be trading Mike Jackson for a depth at safety. Not needed, but another dart. So they just picked. See, like we're talking to get him, we're talking second round pick next year. And as excited as I can be about loading up this year on depth and darts, I don't think it's worth this for a safety, a backup safety. When I have a couple, 3 backups, two, yeah, one I like, two that I can learn to like more. Bartholomew and Richardson, who I like in real life, but he doesn't really fit what I look for. So I can't trade a fucking second round pick for a fucking fourth rounder this year, man. I just can't. I think that's a bit too much. Because what if they're both high second round picks, and I could use those with I need cap space. So I may have to say goodbye to the safety if I can't trade Mike Jackson in time. If he doesn't fall to me, what's so 528? Yeah, because that I want to save that for the running back. He was ranked in like the early 7th round, and I don't want a chance losing out on him. Like I just don't. I think yeah, I think it'd be fun. I mean, I don't care if we lose out on him, but I I just don't want to like wait. I just don't think he'll be there in the 7th or 6th. Damn it. I'd like to get. But what if he's not even that good? I might think he's good, but what if he's not good? That safety, man. What if that safety's not good? And I'm cutting this guy anyway. It's just gonna be a fucking hassle sitting here trying to figure out who's gonna be willing to trade for Mike Jackson out for every fucking pick. Cause I'm pretty sure a second rounder would do it, but I can't do it. Let's go to the fifth. Let's see. Let's see if he falls to the fifth round. Oh no, because the only... I'll do one more thing real quick. I'm going to scan through all cornerbacks on every team, not just look at their supposed needs. And I'm going to see where he could be a starter. Or at least third string. So, okay, so Raiders. So here's what I look for. The team that has the lowest rated guys. Raiders, Vikings. There goes the Cardinals again. Raiders, Vikings, Chargers. Wait, where do I know that guy from? Huh. Oh, I think I was looking at him. Possible trade targets. Let me go back to it real quick. Fresh my memory. Yeah, I was thinking when I was looking at Adam or Banks, I was like, there's this guy too. I wonder if they'll trade, but Banks was younger. Raiders, Vikings, Oh, there's Falcons too, but I don't want to give them any help. And this would be help. Mike Jackson for like what, a 5th round pick? Giants. Jaguars. Chargers, Jaguars. Alright. Raiders, Vikings, Chargers, Jaguars. They're picking 127. Alright, let's go to pick 127. See if we can trade Mike Jack for that pick. If that safety's there. Oh, and I'll see if they wanna. I'll just give us that and throw in the 7th. Yeah? What? Dude, really? Oh, hold on. Really? Because I'm about to fucking look at your depth chart. It's not looking too great, Jags. You have cap room. You don't have any developmental guy. Like, come on. You have young guys. Yeah, I would say they're all fucking... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the years left. No? Okay, dude. Really? Like, you're not going to take Mike Jackson for a late 4th round pick? Okay, never mind. I'll stop whining. Maybe he was asking for too much. I can't give you the second. Nope, dude. You're trying to hold out. Nope, not doing it. Not. Sorry. It's not worth it. I want him, but it's not worth it. Okay. Oh man, this is fun. This is taking longer than I thought it would, but it is fun. I'm having fun. What'd you get, Patriots? Ooh, a free safety. That scared me for a second. Okay, there you are again, Jags. But if you were, dude, they were pretty fucking in the red. There's no way. There's no way they're gonna take Mike Jackson now. But what if? Okay, hold on. Hear me out. What if I give you? You need Mike Jackson. Take my word for it. I feel like that, what is it called? Draft Day, that movie where he's calling the Jags and the Jags don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm trying to convince him that he needs Mike Jackson. I ain't trying to be cheeseball about it, dude. You need Mike Jackson. So give me pick 129. Okay? Maybe I'll throw in this 7 right now, just for now. Don't get all huffy on me. And then what if I give you, what if I add, to sweeten the pot, our 5th round pick next year? Okay? It's a 5th for a 5th and Jackson for a 7th. What do you say? What do you say? Tell me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Hold on. Do I want to do it? Hold on. A 6th round pick. But talk to me. Ooh, okay, okay. We're having some dialogue. We're chit-chatting. Because I'm pretty sure this is ours and this is the Steelers. Because that's how it showed in the roster. Okay, so if this happens, I can get that safety. I could get the Jados, the tackle kid, but I also have 2 more potential guys I can get as well. But not at safety that I kind of like. Oh, that's so fucking close, bro. Oh, that is so close. Oh, you know what? We'll do it. I think I should do it. Because I think this one, even though it says round 5 pick 1, but it's assigned to me, I think they're calculating it as if, it's actually more because of where I ended in the year. It's not giving me the number on the roster. I think this one is the Steelers and could change it. Probably not enough, but I think I'm okay with giving that 5th for this 5th, and just to get the safety as a dart and not have it, yeah. I think I'm cool with it. Oh, fuck you. You guys are fucking being stubborn now. You guys are trying to lose. What a bunch of assholes, man. Why do they gotta do that to me, bro? Why do they not like Mike Jackson? Fuck. Fine, I don't need them, dude. They're just fucking depth, man. They're darts. Oh, okay. Who was the... So we had... Vikings, Chargers, Raiders. So the Raiders are picking there. They needed a corner. Vikings are picking right after them. Chargers are way down there. Alright, let me just go look real quick. Jets, Saints, Eagles, Packers, Rams, Niners. Jets, Saints, Eagles, Packers, Rams, Niners. I'm probably going to forget. I'm already forgetting. Jets. No. Saints. Yeah, maybe. Eagles. Maybe. Probably not. But they always like getting those guys. Packers, maybe. Fuck. I think Niners are one of them. No, I'm not hitting. Probably not there. Rams. Rams was the other one, right? Person, woman, man, camera, TV. Okay, I could probably see if either one of these guys want. Alright, let's go. If he's there, let's just go one pick at a time real quick. We'll just do that. It's worth it. Okay. Jets, do you want Mike Jackson and a fifth? I'm probably wasting my time, man. But I'm trying to build a good team. Good with depth, with opportunity. Let's throw in. Let's not even try to fuck with it. Let's just go. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I just remembered something. I was trying to. I was probably saving that fifth for extra seventh round picks. It's fine. Stop it. You can't get them all, man. And what if he falls to you? But that's my running back spot, bro. Fuck it. Fuck it. You know what? Let's see. Yeah, he's probably gonna be gone. And it doesn't. Yeah, and I don't want to give that fifth away because I wanted to see if I can't trade for like 2 sevenths using that fifth to get more darts. So basically, I'm losing out on a dart at safety, is what I'm doing. That's fine. Oh, okay, you know what? I don't know why, dude. I'm a dumbass. I'm such a dumbass. Why am I worried so much about this? Wasting everyone's fucking time, bro. I forgot I had practice squad guys. Like this guy, he could fit. Yeah, dude. You know what? Fuck, fuck, fuck the Jags. Fuck the Jags, bro. Yeah, fuck the Jags. All right, let's just go, man. I mean, yeah. Oh fuck! Now I just got another idea. What if they want two players, but nobody wants Jackson? And he's. Let's not force it, right? God damn it! That's the thing, dude. I get into these situations and I want them all. I want them all, and then I'm gonna fucking regret it later because I'm like, I wasted all that time for a guy I'm about to cut. Okay. Um. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with the guys we have. Depth at safety. Okay. Yeah, I don't need it. I don't need to waste more time on this shit. It sucks, but watch him be a fucking superstar, X Factor rating. I feel like I have FOMO right now. I have FOMO. Ooh. I know what I'll do. Okay, let's just bypass it. Let's just go with the rest of the draft board and maybe what I got, pick 188 after this next one and see if I can get 2 sevenths and maybe trade a fifth for sevenths and yeah, let's go. Bam, too late. It's done. Oh, and there he is, dude. I saw that's like the second name I saw, McNeil Warren to the Bears. Jados went to I'm kind of scanning the names here. Zachariah Branch finally went off the board to the fucking Browns, bro. Talk about a team that takes players that just fall in the draft to the 5th round. Last year was Sanders, and this year it's Zachariah Branch. Okay. Oh, dude. Oh, man. I swear to God, McNeil Warren. I'm going to look up these players after the draft, too. The ones that I did not get that I was kind of targeting. Or players that, like, were taken in place of, like, when I traded. Like that fucking Hicks guy. That was a reach. Alright. Pick player. Right here I have my halfback who is... dude, he's not even on that, but I'm just looking at his physical. Okay, look at the... Let's see the player notes. Covets ball security. I always look for a high carry rating. I don't mind too much about the drops. Well, Bryce throws to him. I personally, when I'm user player, I don't really throw that off to the running backs. Fights for every inch, avoids big hits, excels at creating yards after the catch. But this is what acceleration elite, jumping elite, you know, and he's like single digits in rankings for a lot of these. He'd be my 4th-string running back, which I need a 4th-string running back. I could, so here's the thing, I could fuck it and just sign a 4th-string running back on from free agency after the draft. But the problem there is it's more money. I get this guy kind of locked in for what 3 years, a running back here who could be a 4th-stringer. What else? And I don't. That was the other thing. I don't really have anyone else other than undrafted guys. Yeah, they're all. The rest of my guys are all undrafted. So let's roll. Now, could I? What is? I think I should just go. Let's get this over. All right. See, I'm cool with a late round running back, just not like a 2nd round or 1st round. What? Number 3. A minus. True value number 3. Dangerous open field juke moves. Spoon move creates. Damn. Soft hands? If you're ranked 3, bro, you gotta have a hidden depth. Speed 93, change of direction 90. Ooh. Ooh. Stiff arm B. Okay, but aren't all running backs kind of rated high in the draft? Even the late ones? Well, hey, dude. I'm good with it. There's a reason why I liked him, dude, for just, yeah, like everything I saw. Alright. Okay, next. Basically, all I really care about anymore is undrafted guys. So, dude, I kind of knocked it out of the park on a couple. My grades were shitty on a couple and knocked out of the park on a couple. But the ones that were shitty, weren't they dev traits? So, dude, I'm fine with it. Alright. Where was I going? Okay, so we just picked there. We got 2. So I see 5 guys, undrafted guys, that I wouldn't mind just taking. So I could probably pick up. Yeah, let me just do that. Let's see if I can trade that now. No, you know what? Oh. okay, let's. Okay, so we're picking. Was it like one? Okay, like 180s. So that's the thing. Do I trade the 6th round pick for 2/7 if I can, and risk losing out on, let's say, the punter? Yeah, I think I should, because I could always. I really would like a rookie punter. Um, I could always take another one and kind of see if I don't like him, maybe sign a free agent. So, but I'm thinking about using that 5th round pick for 2/7. Then I guess I could try to offload a fucking free agent for a 7th or 2. So I have 2 picks right now. If I get, I would have 4 if I trade a 5th or Mike Jackson. And then I could probably get all 5, man. Get all 5 guys. And if I got the D tackle, then I could cut Robinson in a sense. Save some cap space. Okay, let's see here. So, yeah. Okay. My worry is that. Ooh, Miller Moss goes to the Cowboys. My worry is that punter, but let me see if he's available. I don't know. I just get nervous. Okay, good. He's still there. So, ranked 248th. I don't think he's gonna go before we pick in the 7th round. But let's see. What can I? Is anyone willing to give me 2/7 for this guy? Nope. Okay, just for interest of time, I'm only gonna go with the. So they have 215, 224. Oop. Okay, that would be a harder. That would be harder too. Who is it? Cardinals, Vikings, and one other team. Alright, let's see if the Cardinals pick 188 for this. Please. Oh, come on, man. Oh, you motherfuckers, bro. Why? How is that not? That's like what? The last pick in the fucking 7th round? You're not willing to do that? That's fucked up. Oh man, okay, I want 7th rounders, bro. How do I do it? Okay, so I have 2 right now. If I get 2 from the next year's 5th, that's 4. I could trade one of my veterans for a couple 7th rounders. Like I said, I'm probably gonna cut any of them anyways. All right, hold on. Let's go back to the Cardinals. Yeah, give me these. Let's look at your corners. Right end. There's Robinson. So you could use Robinson. And you could use Mike Jackson. Middle linebacker. Not okay. So if I give you Wait a second. Oh, it was pick 188 that I was trying to trade. I haven't tried the 5th round pick or players yet. Okay. So if I let's see if you take Robinson now. Because if I get enough, I could take that kid D Jackson Jr. at D tackle. So I guess the downside would be if I trade it and he's not fucking there. If someone else picks him. Would they do it though? I bet you they wouldn't even do it. Let's see. Let's just do it. Oh, dude. He's not even fucking red, man. They didn't even fucking, like, pick up the phone. Oh, why is it so fucking hard? Oh my god. Okay. Um, so I think Mike Jackson's like the only thing that's gonna get traded, if anyone. And I think I need to do it. Yep, I think I need to do it. I think I need to stop hanging on to old players that I think do well. Like he regressed. He didn't have a bad season, but I've just got younger guys now. So, um, if I, dude, that would. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay, so let's do. I'm apparently not going to be able to trade pick 188 for 2 7th rounders. So, I need to pick up 3 if I want all 5 of these guys. And I don't need all 5, but you know, if I just want darts. So, Jackson's probably going to get more. The Cardinals were the team with. Yeah, they were the one with the 2 lowest 7th round picks. So I wonder if they'll take my 5th round pick next year for 2 7ths this year. Okay, before I hit the button, I think is it worth it? Yes, because I can get guys sooner, and then I still have a 5th round pick next year, and it hopefully is even better than my own 5th round pick. Do it. Oh my fucking lord! Why would you? Why is it so hard? Mm. Oh, do I do it? Because what if there's guys next year that I'm like really liking? I could, you know what? Hmm. I say YOLO. I say YOLO, and I may not even need that 6th round pick this year if these guys like are really good depth. Ugh. Yep. Let's do it. Okay. So that leaves me with. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if I trade Mike Jackson, because if I put Mike Jackson on a trade block, I really don't think anyone's gonna give me an offer. And if I can't get, yeah, dude, I'm not gonna get anything out of him. So, I know what I could do. Okay, watch the GM go to work here. It's fucking magic, bro. Watch it fucking fail too. All right. Cornerback Mike Jackson, because he's the highest ranked guy that is likely a cap casualty. And who were the teams that needed cornerback again? Let's scan through real quick. Sorry, this video. Fuck you all. I don't give a shit. Whew. I already traded with them. He could fit as a Charger. Wait, wasn't there a team where he would be like second? Jaguars. Okay. Yeah, Jaguars. He'd be second. They need him. He can compete for even first if he really put his mind to it. Oh, Raiders. Raiders, dude. And it's not a team need apparently, but they got the cap. So Jaguars, Raiders. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Maybe Saints if I have to. I think I know what I'm gonna try and fucking do. Jaguars, Raiders, Vikings. No, Vikings can't. They don't have the cap space. All right, let's go Raiders. Watch this. Watch what I'm doing. Take notes. Give me 202 and give me a 5th round next year. What do you say? You need Jackson. You need Jackson. Okay? I think that's fair value. You motherfucker, don't turn me down. You fucking pieces of fucking Raiders shit. How are you not interested? Okay. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss right now. How this I just don't. Okay, you know what? Maybe I appreciate the challenge. So if I've got 4 right now, I know Mike Jackson give me 1. Surely, wait, would he give me 1? Would he give me a 7th round pick? I guess. Oh shit. I guess let's find out. I'm just. You know what? I'm fucking worn out, bro. You guys win. You guys win. I lose for a 7th round pick, just so I can get more undrafted free agents over to my team, because they're probably not going to sign with me. And yeah, you need a cornerback. You have the cap room. No, wasn't it like in the red though? Pull the trigger. Oh my god. Okay. I did it. I don't know if it's stupid. Whatever. I cannot believe that shit, man. Now I feel like I was just being stubborn and probably made a stupid decision, but I was probably gonna cut him anyways. Make your selection. Oh shit, do I even have fucking cap room now? No, because he had savings, not... Okay. Alright, I'm looking at... But here's what I'm excited about. I can get all 5 of these guys. As long as they all are there. Which I'm hoping they are. So I've got Wyckoff, Jackson, so... The punter is the least ranked one. but I think I made my mind up. But he's the only one who could fucking start. So if I don't get any of the other four, I'm not gonna cry. But like the punter is starting, rises to the occasion in big moments, short accuracy. Oh, that's passing. Elite agility, elite jumping, elite strength. Pull the trigger, right? That's just, yep. Don't overthink it. Got ourselves a rookie punter. All right, let's close this fucking draft up, man. He's the lowest ranked of my undrafted guys, but we need him. Ranked 10. Of course, it's a punter, right? Consistently booms punts. Premium punt accuracy, bro. How could you go wrong? Kick power, 95. Wait, you're not going to show his accuracy, Madden? Come on. I thought for a second when I saw it before, I thought the short accuracy was like, what is he going to fucking kick a punt short? Let's go, motherfuckers. There we go. I'm happy about it. Okay, I think I should just stick to. That's gonna make me nervous. Why don't I go with who I'm most excited about? Well, I can't trade up, so I kind of just have to go with it. Okay, please don't have any names on there that I wanted. Okay, let's go through the draft board real quick. So this Wyckoff kid, 228. Then I had DT Jackson Jr. Then I had 243 right tackle. This guy, because he has a picture. Then I had 244 right end. He has a picture. Yeah. So I think I should follow those. What do you guys think? So basically 228, and right now there's guys in the fucking hundreds still left. So I think I just go with my rankings now and hope that I get them all. Yep. That's all I can really do, right? And I can hate life if it doesn't work out. I swear to God, if I don't fucking get one of these guys, I'm probably gonna fucking trade for him too. Knowing me. Let's go Wyckoff. Because there's something about me that just says right tackle with this guy. 6'5", 325. There's not a lot of centers, but so he's obviously it's going to seem like he's ranked higher than others, but yeah, I think I want to try him at potentially right tackle. Something like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll play with them all, but that's kind of the first vision. Sorry, I'm not going to skip through this stuff, man. It's a moment of celebration for this young man. Okay, so before I jinx it, let's go. Let's just wait. I'll talk recap later. Ranked 84, and I got him at 202. Maintains balance, wins often in pass protection. That's good. Solid base, a good bend help, power, good run blocker. Oh, no dev trait. Okay. Again, don't know if it matters. It's just kind of nice to see sometimes. Matthew Wyckoff. If this shit works out for me, man, I'm gonna be the best fucking assistant to the GM ever. Wait, hold on. How many I got left? 3 more. Okay. Jackson Jr., Conover, however you pronounce that guy's name. Okay, I don't see him. Whew. Demonic Williams was another one I was kind of like wondering about because I did draft him in a prior draft in a totally different franchise, not with this mod. All right, let's go with Jackson Jr. These are just darts, ladies and gentlemen. They're just darts thrown at the dartboard. 6'5", 330. He's a top fit with us. Physical player who delivers bone-crushing hits. Love utilizes spin. Has a swift arm mover in his arsenal. Will utilize power and leverage to bull rush. Has a motor. Often looks to rip the ball. Shows good discipline. Damn, bro. Sounding even better now that I'm reading it all. The strength is what I like most. There we go. Draft you. You're a Panther. See? Who said the draft can't get exciting when you don't pick in the first or second round? And we're looking at next year 4 picks in the first 2 rounds. .85 and I got him at 215. Shows good strength at point of attack, ability to shed blocks, makes him force ability to shed. Okay, needs to work in developing a speed move arsenal. Don't need him to do that. I just need him to be a good guy. All right, Mr. Jackson Jr., you are a Panther. Who's next? Crown over. Makes me nervous. Okay. Oh, wait. We got the fucking Mr. Irrelevant. Alright, here we go. The last 2 guys have pictures, and I've got a hunch that maybe they have pictures for a reason for the mod developers. What is he? Right tackle. 6'6", 230. Has a motor, lacks discipline. He'll get benched if he keeps getting flags. But look, oh, that's good, dude. That's part of why I liked him as an undrafted guy. Look at those rankings. But it kind of with the whole decent, marginal, solid, good, blah blah blah. It was kind of like they don't really match everything else. Again, now I'm kind of wondering like. Did they fucking mod that in to scare people away? I don't know. They're not booing. I don't think I haven't gotten booed at all. I got some shitty fucking grades from the quote unquote ESPN experts, the Mel Kipers of the world. Okay, C+. He was ranked 303, drafted at 220, but we still got cheered. Played college basketball, whatever that means. Polished pass protector, that's good. Creates solid foundation to slower. Okay. Ooh. Yes, sir. 6'6". A star dev minimum in the 7th round. See? See, now I'm wondering if that other guy's going to have a dev trait. They have pictures. And no, I'm not the mod developer. I barely figured out how to fucking use it. Oh, man. I like it. Alright, Mr. Irrelevant. It's just who's on the board and where is my guy at? It starts with like 2 L's. There we go. Has a picture. 6'5", 258. Can we pull it off? Oh, man. What was he? He was a right end. Okay. Max Llewellyn. Llewellyn. Okay, it was my Latin roots kind of yay way in. Um, Wait a second. Is this just looking better now because this is what's left? Is that what's happening here? So I don't remember being ranked that high. I remember I liked his change of direction and like the what was it, the 20-yard shuttle. I'm wondering if they're ranking the Combine Pro Day versus what's left right now. I don't. Shit, what the fuck do I know? I guess I've never really noticed that. Whatever, let's draft him. Oh! What's going on? Why am I getting booed and the screen's black? Okay. Uh-oh. That scared me. They don't boo me the entire fucking draft. Wait, I didn't even get to see his shit. That's what they do to Mr. Relevant? They cut the fucking feed? Look at that, bro. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 picks. Let's see. Aw, no dev trait. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it right now. I mean, I'd like to go over some things. My dog's kind of want me to hang out with her. Toughness 97. Let's just quickly look at this shit. Overall, 70, 68, 67, 72 is pretty good. 80 for the running back. That's pretty damn fucking good. 76, 70. Dude, 70 for what? What round was that? Like fourth or fifth round? With Jackson a 70 who was going to be an undrafted guy? He didn't get a depth trade, did he? No. He had a dev trait at 66 and he has 65 overall. Good speed for an edge guy. Good. Eh. I'd like better change of direction, but what's his zone? Don't like his coverage, but they're undrafted guys. He's out of Iowa. Sometimes those pass rushers out of Iowa can be pretty damn good. I don't know. All right, so that's our what would you call that? The 2026 Carolina draft class. Damn, most of these guys don't have pictures though. And that I'm only saying it because I kind of whenever I look them up, they're not gonna have a picture. But that's all right. Cool. That what was I gonna do? All right, let's go quickly. Yeah, we could probably end it after that. Quickly go look at defensive tackle for the Steelers. They got him, D. Hicks. That's the guy that I thought would be there in the second round, and they picked him in the first. Okay. Has a hidden dev trait. Strength 90. Okay. I don't really care about the offensive lineman in the second round, but who did I miss out on? I missed out on. I could show the screen, but there's not that many. Jados. I think was somewhere in the fourth or fifth round. I don't know who he went to, and then the safety who went. I do know that went to the Bears. I did see that. So let's go check out the Bears. I missed out on that's the free safety here. Speed 92. Oh man, yeah, that no depth trait though. Hmm. Can't win them all, I guess. And then we could do like an overall too, real quick. So Jados was another one. So what were my guys ranked? And I need to find where this Jados guy is, just because I'm curious. Um, so Crown over 66. This guy's a 70. I wonder what would happen if I make him a right tackle. Can I do that from here? Damn, he looks tough. Let's see what he comes out to be if I move him to right tackle. 71. Okay. I didn't know centers could improve by going to tackle. I don't know. I'm old school Madden player, so I always thought it was kind of the other way. Tackle. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Um. Okay, so 66 and 71, who kind of I took, who were going to be undrafted guys. I wanted to look at so 72. So I need to compare. I'm gonna move him to center, see what he looks like there. Probably the same. And then I need to find Jados, who I was kind of contemplating on trading for somewhere after I picked Mofiski. Sorry, Mokofisi. Mokofisi. And I'm always tempted to kind of go in here and look at the dev trait, but I'm telling myself not to. Oh, he's wearing Keekly's number, man. I don't know. That may be kind of cool as a center. 71. What wasn't he seven? Ah, I forget. Oh, I think he was a 70, right? Oh no, was he 72? I don't know. I like him. I just optics alone, I kind of like him as a center. All right. This guy. Let's move him to middle linebacker. So he's 67 right now. Just see if he gets ranked up at all. Yeah, we should look at their uniforms. That's kind of cool too. This mod also allows the ability to kind of go in and it's on a program on the computer. It's not in the game where you can retire the numbers. So he was 67. He's 67 middle linebacker also. But let's go through here. So what is he's wearing number 83. I might change that. We'll see. I'll talk to him. But he's looking pretty cool with the tats. Actually, no, let's look at it again. I kind of closed out too early. Rated 71. Looking pretty cool. Got fucking speed for days. I like it. Yeah. Can't turn him around from this view, but I like it. Brysock. Number 37. 69 overall. That's what I was. Oh, that's what I want to do too. I want to see that other corner. So Jados and the other corner. We looked at Snyder. He's number 55, I believe. We saw him. Oh, here we go. Darius Taylor with hidden dev and 80 number one. I don't know if we're gonna allow that, sir. Um. Yeah, we'll look at that later. Change his number. Break tackle 89. I'm excited about that change of direction, man, as a running back. Okay. So here's the thing. He could challenge for second string now. I would say probably pretty easily. Huh. Punter. Brett Thorson. Wearing number 19. I wanted to see your accuracy. 90. I think Matt Areza was like a 98 kick power and like 70 something accuracy. This is good for us. This is a good move. Saves money, younger guy, no dev trait, but um, better accuracy, man. I think we just found our punter of the future with a 6th round pick, Wyckoff. 74. I don't need. I mean, I might. I'm kind of burnt out, but I'll probably get in a mood later or tomorrow or something to look at everyone's rankings in detail. But I like that 71, bro. Okay. Um, which is way higher than this crown over kid. But this guy had the fucking dev trait. Oh, it's gonna be interesting. Interesting training camp. Number 99, Daryl Jackson, 6'5", 330. He doesn't look 330, but I could probably fix that. Put him in the weight room. Feed him some cheeseburgers and pizza. Crown over. 78. And last but not least, the Mystery Relevant. He's rated 65 as a right end. Let's move him over to, what do we want to do? Let's do left outside linebacker. All right, number 90. Did that change? God damn it, I have a shitty memory. ADHD or something. Alright, I wanted to look at the cornerback that I missed out on. This guy was a 68, who Jacoby, I think, went to the Jags. And then find Jados, who was a, what was he? He was a left tackle. So how the fuck am I going to find? I can find the Jags guy. Let me go back to my, alright, so he was rated 68. Jacoby Johnson, 70. But no hidden dev trait. I think I would take that, right? Yeah? Unless dev traits don't mean shit in this game other than maybe abilities. Um, okay, I need to find left tackle just for curiosity purposes. That's me. Oh, and then we're gonna do an overall too, because this I just saw this guy was rated 78 overall. Dude, I think I had him. They had him ranked in the 2nd round, so I could see why he went number 10. 78. Fuck this. Would have been cooler. Could have been cooler. Could you imagine if several of those guys fell to me at the 2nd round and I was like, yeah, I'll take a guy, and I take a guy that sucks, and then there's this guy, and if he had a dev trait, dude, I'd be pissed, man. Kind of glad they didn't fall to me. Jados. Okay, he was on my list. Of course, dev trait. But the main thing I was looking at was 6'8", 307 pounds. 67. Uh, I mean, I think to get him, no one wanted Jackson or any of my guys. I was gonna have to get him rated 67 overall. I was gonna have to trade next year's 2nd round pick to do it. And that's if they would have taken it. I didn't want to chance it, but I'm assuming they would have. Then again, nah, they probably. I mean, come on, really? Wait. So 66-71, and he was a 67. So yeah, other than the dev trait, which I got in Crown over and rated one less overall, I'm glad I didn't trade the second round pick next year. I still wanted them all though, dude. All right, overall. Uh, let's look at quarterbacks real quick. Oh, can't look at quarterbacks. Oh yeah, I can. No, I guess. Let's just look at this. 81 fullback taken in the sixth round. Dude, your lead blocking better be fucking up there, bro. 63? No, 75. Alright, now I gotta go all the way fucking back. Alright, man. Hopefully the Saints don't run it down our throat, because I don't want to see this fucker knocking my linebackers over. How big are you? Okay. We had, okay, so look at that, man. I get it. So wait, we got the highest rated running back who was ranked in the seventh round, and I got him in what, the fifth? Yeah, fifth, round five, pick 28. Okay. And this guy, dude, 93 versus 90, more acceleration, more agility, less strength. Less, oh, his carrying ain't that good. I thought it was good on the thing. Ball carrier vision. Oh, I better not see him fumble the fucking ball. So he's not good at stiff arm, but he has better break tackle. Way less trucking. God damn it. So wait, then where's all this fucking rating coming from? I mean, whatever, dude. It was a fifth round pick. Okay, I don't know. That's so. Wait, is that why it said he was? What didn't he say? It was like third overall ranking. So probably after this guy. Then you get another running back, Chamley. That's the guy we just talked about. Went 10. Bain Jr. went to the Saints. Saints, dude, get a fullback and a good edge rusher. Look at our punter right there. Bam. It's an attractive guy. Strong safety, Webb, Hill. This guy, I just didn't know. Like, I'm very. What would a team do with this guy? I was looking at him. Well, now I see he's got a hidden dev trait, but he's 6'3", 205 as an outside linebacker. I mean, 92 speed? Like, what do you? Yeah, I guess I don't know. Like, where do you play a six? He's a little fucking skinny to be playing outside linebacker. But okay. All right. I'd like to see the quarterbacks real quick. Let's. Oh, he's the only punter drafted. Okay, no kickers drafted. 74, Nussmeier 70. So that's not a bad pickup for the. We can go look at the depth charts too. 72 to Klubnik went to the Colts. And then 66, so basically mid high six. So Parson back. Whoever this kid is. Miller Moss. That is someone I would have been kind of interested in developing, but can't do it as assistant GM. And it's only because I kind of like him in real life. Bookmark it. I think he's going to shoot up some draft boards this year. And this is May of 2025. I'm just saying. You're not going to hear about it until it's like maybe October or November. I've been saying it for a while. Watch, you'll see. You'll see. And you come back to me like, this motherfucker knows his quarterback. You're damn fucking right I do. Just saying. All right. Uh, and this kid I've been fucking talking about for a while, Drew Aller. I want I wanted him so bad on the Panthers. I'm the GM now though, and there's nothing I can do. I didn't have the number one overall pick. I wasn't gonna, it is what it is. He's not a Panther. Okay, so we can look at the depth chart for the Browns, Jets. Who else was there? Colts, Browns, Jets, Colts. Those are the kind of the big ones. And then, sure, let's look at the Cardinals. I'm liking my draft, man. I don't know, man, but hit the fucking like button, bro. If you do, if you don't, thumbs down it. Okay, Browns. Atop the list, bro. No tag. Okay, that's weird. Maybe it just needs to advance the week or something. Hey, I wonder if we can't develop them. Never mind. Let's see, Browns, and then there's Jets and Colts, and maybe Cardinals. Let's look at Cardinals. 68. Okay, so you're a backup. I don't think you're gonna do much anywhere in Madden or in the pros, but I was curious because I knew that Kyler Murray wasn't highly ranked here. Colts, Cade Klubnik, no tag. Does he get the start right away? Do the Panthers make a move for another guy that this assistant GM thinks could be a great developmental quarterback for the future? Just saying, bookmark it. Um, and been saying it for a while. Bookmark it. Okay, Colts, and then there was what, the Jets. Bam, and they booed his ass too, man. I'm gonna be excited. I do not like Nussmeier out of LSU. Uh, I feel bad for the Jets never be able to fucking get a good quarterback, but I also get tired of hearing about the fucking Jets a lot. I hear too much, but I'm leaning towards rooting for this situation right here, and I'll tell you why. For one fucking reason, because he got booed in the draft. That's why. That right there turned the tables, and I am now gonna hope that for the best for the Jets and Garrett Nussmeier. So good luck, and I think that should cover it. I don't even know how many hours this was, but I got up. I have today off of work, and I wanted to do it, and I'm probably forgetting to go over some things that might be interesting that I'm just not even thinking straight right now. I'm kind of I even thought to myself, man, I should probably put more effort into this, like plan it out. But I was just like, dude, let's roll, let's go, let's do it. I spent enough time looking at everything. I just didn't feel like I really put like, am I maximizing my opportunities? Well, I think I did. You know, I was a little hesitant on trading that second round pick, but I knew there was an opportunity I could miss out on this or this guy. But the decision was to try and get more mid-round guys, which I'm now thankful for because which one was it? Like I think I was gonna take this guy at this pick ish, but then when I got what was it? Yeah, I think this was pick some. I think I got. Hold on. Yeah, this was my original pick. This one I got from the Bengals trading down, and then I got this one from trading down, which allowed me to use this one instead of Snyder. I used it on Mokofisi, and then yeah, and then this one was mine. This one was mine. Uh, yeah, and basically I just did some trades from next year, and I gave away Mike Jackson for an opportunity at a diamond in the rough. Is what I did, which he was probably going to be a cut anyway. So I'm pretty happy about it. I'm liking it, and I think we're setting ourselves up for a good season with depth and one final look at because let's be honest, I am with two first round picks, and if my team's built out for the most part, I'm probably gonna take a quarterback even if Bryce pans out, just cause, just to stir the pot and just to see, and then if he's just as capable, maybe I use Bryce even if he continues, especially if he continues to develop and there's a QB needy team out there, maybe trade him before. So I might have to use the franchise tag on him, and because I didn't accept the option. So if he doesn't sign for like a 2-year contract that I can afford, then I might have to if I can franchise tag him and then maybe trade him. Because I can't trade him during the season here, and I'm not looking to trade him, but I think I want to stir the pot a little bit, and I want to get a guy because I'm thinking that with these draft classes, you're probably going to have Arch Manning as an option. I don't know if the kid out of South Carolina is going to be an option. I think there's a couple other guys that may be on the level of what Drew Aller was in this draft. So, at least in the 70s. So anyway, you saw how well it did for someone who was ranked like 70 to 72, and the guy ended up being tied for third or second in sacks, leading the league in sacks. Mr. Scorton there, tied for third, and is now an X Factor. So, yeah, dude, I think we got some exciting times ahead. I'm gonna shut the hell up and enjoy the rest of my day off. Have a good one.